On the plain of Shinar they gathered, one proud people, one bold decree. Let us forge our name forever. Let our tower scrape the sky and shade the sea. Kilns were burning, bricks were rising, bitumen sealing every stone. Human glory climbing upward, man enthroned by man alone. For man alone. But Jehovah came down to see it, all their vain, presumptuous might. He confused their speech like thunder, confounded their scheming outright. Voices tangled, plans were shattered, hands fell limp in shocked dismay. Scattered tribes fled from the city, Babel's dream dissolved away. Sibboleth. Then the feast of weeks descended, pilgrims crowded Jerusalem's streets. Faithful hearts in one room waiting, the promised comforter to meet. Suddenly a sound from heaven, rushing wind with holy flame. Tongues like fire rested on them, every voice reborn again. Galileans preaching boldly, every nation heard the heavenly word. Parthians, Medes, and Elam's borders, each in his own language heard. What was fractured, God regathered. What was broken, he made into one. Grace reversed the ancient judgment for Jesus, the suffering Son. Language barriers have turned us into strangers. Each syllable carries a border marked with dangers. But Jesus sends us to form unity anew, one world of many accents, each speaking what is true. Joseph masked his language of Canaan to test the brothers he once knew. An interpreter of Egypt stood between them, yet every word rang true. In Nehemiah's day, children knew the tongue of Ashdod, not their father's speech or lore. A language lost is a sign of a culture dying at the core. The Persians sent their edicts out in every script and tongue, for emperors must speak to natives and foreigners, both old and young. In Hebrew, Latin, and Greek it stood, the message Rome decreed. A trilingual witness above our crucified King for all the crowd to read. Pentecost, each nation heard God's marvels in its native speech. The Spirit bridges 1,000 tongues, the gospel we must preach. Shibboleth, Sibboleth. With foreign lips the Lord will speak to those who refuse to hear. A warning in a stranger's tongue humbles hearts with healthy fear. A ruthless nation may arise, its speech unknown, its cadence dire. Their foreign language signaling doom and coming trials of fire. Yet Egypt, by transforming grace, will speak Canaan's tongue of Zion. New words carry insights that Christ and his truth draw nigh on. Substance and reality, not semantics and image, are the hills that we should